After so many years of observation of my mind, body, environment around, world around, I coming to clear conclusion that in order for something to work in your life, in order you to be successful, you need to clear entire your core, that energetic system inside your heart center have to be purified, have to be cleansed from all them negativities, all them impurities. Because what's happening when this is dirty, when you are simply dirt inside, whatever you try to do in life, approach in life, it's not gonna work, because it is always inflicted with some kind of pain, with some kind of negative thinking about, with some kind of dark energy. You're putting energy in any activity you do in life. So it's easy to and clearly to observe this. You do one thing or you do million things. None of them may not work. May work. None of them. They don't give you right outcome. No way. When this entire core, that mind system, heart, is impure, there is no way you will have right outcome from your activities. It is a long process to make it right. We quite often don't see ourselves inside. We don't see how we are. This is complex body-mind system. There is many complexities. There is many entanglements inside. Huge amount of those. Usually human beings have to go through horrific hardships in order to change that, in order to be changed. Like we hear quite often about those people, successful people. They've been bankrupt, they go through all sort of kind of hardships. Because that thing inside, that heart center, that ruch, have to be changed. Have to change its polarity, its energy inside. I can quite clearly observe this, do it Ramadan, do it during fasting. When we fasting, I may be certain way. Usually during fasting, you see all kind of negativities in yourself. You see all kind of unhappiness in yourself. All kind of weaknesses. They're coming to the surface. But there can be moment during the fasting, usually later on, or just before the breaking the fast, when you start like getting deeply inside, when all of this start melting, then you see there is different quality of you. And you see that kind of quality of you is able to change everything, is able to make things work. If you only remain this way, if you only be transformed to be that, to be this way. That's the biggest secret of life. There is no solutions. There is no good outcome without going through that mangle, through that hardship, to be completely smashed. That your thing, whatever we build up there, and we go astray very far. We've been so far. We cannot even imagine how far. That all this have to be brought back to present moment. That thinking mind have to be KO, wiped out completely. There is no way when this chases, they are chases which in you which conspiring non-stop. There is no way. There's always, from that will be created unhappiness, corruption, some kind of thing which will be always conspiring against you. In order to have successful life, you have to go through that torment, through that hardship. In order to be, like Christians saying, newborn. Or forget yourself completely about that past, about that your actually creation, previous creation. It's a tremendously difficult process. There is no way to understand this. Quite often we have to put in effort in this. Definitely we have to do this work. We have to put the effort. We have to expose ourselves to all of that. Take part in all of that. But in a way, quite often we see we are hopeless in this. When something else not help us, some universal power, energy, God, Allah, existence, when that force don't help us, that force don't take part in that our activity, we won't be able to change. Because deeper we go inside, the more horrific madness we see. And in those moments when you're reaching those places, you see that darkness overtaking you. You cannot do anything with that. You need to apply light. You need to apply those methods, meditations, prayers. And still, quite often for many people, it is not enough. It is not enough. They get into madness inside. Because indeed, in that soup of mind, in that energetic mind inside, where a soup of thinking, soup of thoughts, different energies, it's hard to find yourself. You have to be in that warm, positive space, covered and protected. Otherwise, it simply suffocates you. It simply, you'll be lost in that. So those given moments, those given methods, prayers, meditations, fasting, reading the scriptures, definitely bringing the light inside. Cleansing that surface, that inside mind from all of that, and repairing your heart. Only when the heart is happy, is content, is cleansed, clean, is silent, mind is silent, you can have right outcome from your activities. There is no other way. No other way. We don't see what's happening here, what is producing in any moment. There is huge traffic here. So when you start any activity, you don't see those things which conspiring against certain things. I see this clearly for entire my life. When million things failed, I approach million different things from different shelves, different directions. None of them works. But it is condition of your heart and mind, changed condition of your heart and mind, which can guarantee that something finally will start working, will pay back. You will be happy about this. And you can just trigger that and it will start working. Like some people can earn money, great money, just like that, without no effort. And some people trying entire life, they cannot achieve anything. So it is purely condition of our mind and heart, nothing else. Salam alaikum.